All right. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to 2023 NSN debate competition. So, this debate is going to be between excellent grade secondary school and government science secondary school, Maitama. So, we have few agendas before the beginning of the debate. Um, I would like to uh, I would like to call on and recognize our judges, the moderators, as well as the school debating. So, um, in the studio here, we have our honorable NSNFCT chapter president, in person of Major General Eddie Nwachinemere. Okay, we have Mrs. AK also, which is our part of our judges today. We have Mrs. Rekia Idris. We have we have Mrs. Edith from the Federal Ministry of Health. We also have our representative, Madam Buhari from Dangote Foundation. And our chief moderator for today is Mr. Karim, the National PRO of the Nutrition Society of Nigeria. Then the timekeeper for today is my honorable self, Femi Akosile, while we also have Mr. Femi Tundu as co-moderator. So, moving forward, we are going to call on the Chairman FCT chapter to give us a welcome address before we proceed. Thank you, ma. You have the floor. I don't know if anybody can hear Major. From my hand here, I can't hear her.
Okay.
Sorry, we cannot hear you, Major. Please, we cannot hear.
Okay. Um, we are going to proceed from here anyway. So I'm going to be introducing the schools that we have, and as well, I'm going to read out the guideline for today's the rules guiding today's debate. So we're having excellent grade international secondary school, and they are going to be debating with government science secondary school, Maitama. Government science secondary school, Maitama. So these are the rules. These are the rules for today's debate. So number one, the facts presented in the debate must be accurate. All your facts that are going to be stating today must be accurate. The debater should never publicly disagree with the decision of the judges. or the audience. The winners need to be congratulated by the opposition. Then the debater should not in any way insult, offend, or disrespect other debaters or judges in any way. And also, you must make sure you are audible enough while speaking. I believe every network is accurate. So, uh, those are the rules that we have for today. So, we are going to be starting now. And we are starting for the first speaker. The first speaker should have the floor now. That is GSS Metama.
Hello, before the first speaker speaks, what about the rules for the timing?
Okay.
How many minutes? You will need to include that so that they understand it.
All right. All right. All right. The first speaker, you are going to be having 4 minutes. You are going to be having 4 minutes to present your case for the first speaker representing team A and B. So after that, we have the second speaker to review the opposition side's argument. So you have 4 minutes to do that for both schools, second speaker for both schools. So we also have a summary, a summary for the second speaker, both team A and B, and that one is 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes each for each school. Then lastly, the final speaker, which is going to be the first speaker, you are having 2 minutes, 2 minutes each, 2 minutes each to put down your final focus. That is, you explain the reason why you think you are the winner for today. Thank you. Your 4 minutes starts now.
A cheerful good day to Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. I am by name Duro Jai Zainab, representing Government Science Secondary School Piakasa, and today I'm here to explain to you why my answer is yes to, to the statement edible fruit-bearing plants are better than flowering plants for health and environment. By harvesting of these fruit-bearing plants instill a sense of appreciation for growth of cycle and also encouraging healthy eating habits. Additionally, these fruit-bearing plants can can promote community and responsibility as students can collectively work on these fruit-bearing plants, fostering a spirit of teamwork and spirit of ownership over the school's greenways. While also the surplus yield gotten from these fruit-bearing plants among the community, can be shared in the community, encouraging a good relationship between the school and its environment. Plus, edible fruit bearing trees beautify the school grounds while also providing a useful resource. Furthermore, fruit bearing plants can also be called nature's own pharmacy, as their different fruits with their various nutritional values help protect their various fruits with their different nutritional values can help cure illnesses, prevent them, and also strengthen our immune systems. As they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Going on, fruit bearing trees provide shade and create a pleasant environment for outdoor learning and recreation. Fruit trees attract pollinators and can support local biodiversity. In a school environment, these fruit-bearing plants can serve as hand-on laboratories for the students more on to learn more on subjects like biology and environmental science. Fruit-bearing plants, as I said, fruit-bearing plants can be used in educational programs to teach students about sustainable agriculture and nutrition. Subject Subjects like food and nutrition, biology, and environmental science these food-bearing plants these food-bearing plants as, let's say, teaching aids for the students to learn and also practicalize what they are being taught in their classes. Food-bearing plants promote sustainability by reducing food waste and supporting local food system. As you can see, these food-bearing plants have their immense advantages within our school environment as they provide us with tangible benefits in form of fresh produce, community development, and nutritional awareness. So a landscape consisting of these food-bearing plants should be encouraged, promoting a harmonious blend of nutritional awareness, healthy eating habits, and community development. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So over to the next school. The next school, please, Mr. Karim. You have the floor. You can go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Moderator, the panel of judges, the accurate timekeepers, and my co-debaters. My name is Obeba Collins, and I'm here to um, go against the notion which states planting edible fruit-bearing trees is better than flowers in schools. Firstly, stress relief or stress reduction. Flowers have been proven to relieve stress and produce a calming environment, which could be beneficial in an educational environment. Secondly, seasonal variability. Edible fruit-bearing trees bear fruits at specific times in the year, which means which limits educational opportunities and um, educational opportunities and aesthetic appeal. Whereas flowers bloom throughout the whole year, thus producing continuous beauty throughout the whole year and in school. Thirdly, um, safety concerns. Edible fruit-bearing trees have been known to, for their some edible fruit-bearing trees have their fruits falling and the, have their fruits rotting and decaying, which could yield the safety hazard and danger if the fruits fell on a student or a staff, or if pests are attracted from the decay. Whereas flowers don't decay and are low maintenance, which helps promote safety in a school. Furthermore, some flowers are not harmful to the environment and students and staff and humans in as a whole, which helps in the building of safety and trustworthiness in a school. Thirdly, environmental impact. Fibrous fruit-bearing trees are very high maintenance, which means they take up a lot of resources, for example, water and manure, which in water scarcity or water source shortage is going to be very detrimental to a school. Whereas flowers are low maintenance, meaning the water flowers take are a very acute percentage lower than the amount of water edible fruit bearing trees utilize. So that helps in saving water, especially in water scarcity regions, and you don't have to put manure in flowers or be on in distant flowers, yes, to help them bloom. Lastly, educational value. Students can learn from flowers. They learn the life cycle, the species, the role of pollinators in the ecosystem of the world. You can use flowers to teach students the plant life cycle, and it helps further communicate a love or an understanding of biology. Thank you.
Okay. So we're having Mitama now, Government Science Secondary School. Should come on board to present. So we are going to refute the opposing side argument. Second speaker, Mitama, you have the floor and you have 4 minutes.
In the ever-evolving landscape of education, the choices we make plays a crucial role in shaping students' learning experiences. The question of whether to plant edible fruit-bearing trees or ornamental flowers in school grounds goes beyond mere aesthetics. It touches upon holistic approach to education, one that intertwines science, sustainability, culture, and life skills. I'm here to speak in support of the motion that planting edible fruit-bearing trees gives precedence over flowers in schools. However, it is customary to give honor to those whose presence have graced this occasion. I therefore stand on the existing protocol. I am by name Okafefe Chisum, and I stand as a representative of Government Science Secondary School, Piakasta Mitama. In this discourse, I'll explore the compelling reasons why planting edible fruit-bearing trees gives precedence over flower, offering a tapestry of benefits that will enrich students' mind, body, and connections to the world around them. I hope to engage in thought-provoking discussions with my opponents. Firstly, I'll be talking about the educational value in reference to school gardens, national farms, to school network. Edible food growing trees gives a unique understanding to students about subjects like biology, botany, and environmental sciences. Observing growth stages, pollination, and eventually the production of fruits can foster a deeper understanding of nature's processes. Students will learn about the nature of plants based on the suitability to climate changes. Edible food growing trees can enable interdisciplinary learnings, connecting subjects like science, art, history, and even maths. Students will learn how to calculate the growth rate and explore the historical uses of various fruits. Secondly, speaking on the environmental impact, edible food growing trees contribute to the environment by improving local biodiversity, providing air quality, and supporting shade. Additionally, edible food branches can be part of sustainable practices as composting, teaching students about reducing waste and recycling of organic matter. Lastly, Lastly, unlike flowers, edible food growing trees are long-term investments. Students can witness the depth of trees over the years, fostering a sense of patience and delayed gratification. This impacts valuable life lessons of persistence, and the rewards of sustained effort. In conclusion, and the rewards of sustained effort. Edible fruit-bearing trees are biodegradable, and they promote health, they improve our health. Flowers are very expensive to maintain. In conclusion, planting trees encourages healthy eating habits among students. Students can witness the direct link between the foods they eat and growth stages, promoting an appreciation for fresh, nutritious produce. This can even influence the dietary choices in the overtime. Thanks.
Very much for the wonderful the next from the other school. Yeah. Over to you, please. You have the floor, madam.
We cannot hear you, please.
Planting trees in schools could attract pests, thereby posing harm to the safety of the students and
We
staffs.
cannot hear you, please.
Planting trees in schools could attract pests, thereby posing risk and harm to the safety of students and staffs. Whereby planting flowers pose no harm whatsoever when care is taken in what flowers are being planted. They pose no harm whatsoever to students as they do not fall from great heights or create hard impact if fall. Trees take more time and effort in planting and thereby taking more resources and time to take care of. Trees need constant attention, like pruning, um, watering, applying fertilizers, whereby flowers do not need as much attention because they are sustainable. They do not need as much water or constant application of fertilizers and manure, and they do not take as much time in taking care of. Planting of flowers in schools increase the aesthetic value of the environment and beautification of the schools, whereby planting trees may just increase the amount of space and land surface or ratio taken in the school environment. Um, Lastly, the planting of trees in school could not just be individual, but has to be um, multiple, and thereby taking a lot of time from other staff members and resources which could be put into other things from the school. Whereby planting flowers does not take as much time because most flowers bloom easily and faster than the growing of trees. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Excellent grade, international school. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going for a 3 minute light break. So please, excellent grade, kindly adjust your network, please. Thank you. We'll be back by 9:39. Just stay on the just stay on the line. Thank you. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
All right. So, do we have excellent grade? We
Yes.
need your summary now. So, you have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes for your summary.
Should we start? Should I start?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Oh,
You have
okay.
your time starts now. Yes.
Standing on what I and my co-debater have already stated, flowers are they countering what the opponent said. Fruit bearing trees do not aid pollination. Instead, flowers do. Flowers are the plants that produce pollen and pollen grain, which bees and other insects use for pollination and ant pollination. Flowers are also one of the largest producers of produce. One of the largest producers of one of our major produce that are taken in the world, which is honey. Bees to receive the pollen from flowers to produce honey, which is then sold and distributed around the world to make money. Flowers are more um, ecological or economical. Flowers do not require a lot of treatment. All you have to do for flowers is trim once in a month and water twice or once daily. Whereas trees, you have to trim their leaves, plant manure around it, water it steadily, constantly, like 3 to 4 times daily, and amongst others. In essence, all in all, what I'm trying to say is flowers are better and easier to maintain and more more sustainable in schools than fruit bearing trees, because fruit bearing trees can distract students. For example, flowers you admire and pass because of the aesthetic attraction, whereas for fruit bearing trees, students could get distracted and decide that they want to pluck trees and forget about their education, climbing trees to pluck trees and pluck fruits from the trees. So all in all, what I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to further convince you that flowers are better in schools than edible fruit bearing trees. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your presentation. Maitama, Government Science School. Maitama, please, you have the stage now for your summary. You have to emphasize the strength of your team's argument. So you have the floor. Maitama, your time starts now. Go ahead. Your time is ready.
Still standing on existing protocol, I remain Ukafechisun Favor from GSS Piakasa, Maitama. I would like to admit that I've learned a lot from my opponents and them too, they have learned from me. I'm not saying that flower bearing trees are not needed in our environment. I'm just trying to say that fruit bearing trees are more advantage than flower bearing trees in our environment. And here are my points to support my motion for today. Firstly, fruit bearing trees boost the immune system against diseases because when a fruit is consumed, it provides vitamins in our body that will help build our white blood cells. Secondly, it makes learning interesting. Students love practical. They love practical aspect of learning. Thirdly, it maintains the green world. Fourthly, it reduces the ozone layer depletion, thereby thereby and it reduces the effects of global warming. Fifthly, it helps to improve the soil fertility. For instance, when a fruit falls down, when a ripe fruit falls down and gets decayed, it's because fruits are biodegradable. When it gets decayed fruits or decayed products to improve fertility of trees. So when a ripe fruit falls down and decays, the fertility of the soil increases. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your presentation. Over to you now. Excellent grade for your final focus. So, this is your final point. This is your final statement. So, you are going to explain to us the reason why you think you are the winner for today or for this round. Yeah. So, over to you. Excellent grade. You have two
Sure.
minutes, please. You have 2 minutes, and
Okay.
your time starts
Okay.
now.
I believe my school and my co-debater here are the winners of the debate because in my opinion, flowers are better to own or plant in schools. Because, for example, now flowers can be used as a multi-million dollar industry. One of the leading industries in the whole world is the perfume business. Now, most perfumes are derived from flowers. For example, the rose flower, which has one of the best fragrances or scents in the world. In my opinion, we win this debate because we have brought out more accurate and better facts than my opponents there. I will not refuse the fact that they also put up a very, very good argument. But in my opinion, we have brought up something better and more tangible than the opposing school. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. Tim Hay, second speaker. That is our final speaker for today's round of fixture. Except Government Science Secondary School, Maitama. You have 2 minutes to tell us why you think, or you give us the reason why you win this round. You have the floor. Thank you.
Standing on existing protocol, I'm still Georgia Zainab, representing Government Science Secondary School, Piakasa. This debate has been so interesting because, in as much as I've learned from my co-debaters, they have learned more from me. Why? Because fruit trees directly impact life, and health is what? Health is wealth. I and my partner have delivered accurate and relatable points. And if I may ask you, what would you go for? A fruit or a flower? Of course, of fruits. Fruit bearing trees, fruits help you live and breathe, while flowers do less. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Maitama, Government Science School, Maitama. I really appreciate. Excellent grade. Thank you very much for a wonderful presentation as well. So now I'm going to hand over to the judges. So Mrs. AK, you have the floor.
Good day, all. Hello. Hello.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Speak
So
up now.
all protocols observed. The two schools, we give kudos to them. Government Science School, Maitama, and both the first speaker and the second speaker. Then Excellent Grade International School. We give kudos to them. They really tried by buttressing their points, which we are going to analyze later. We have already stated them down. They all did very well. So a round of applause to them. They did well by retracing their points. So in due season, we are going to get the final grades for us to be able to declare the winner. So we are still on the process. I don't. Thank you very much.
Okay, ma. Are you giving us the results now online here?
I don't know. Am I going to? I don't know how we are going to do it. I thought that later we will collect everything and be able to give the summary, because I can't. Can I use my own alone and access?
No, 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 not at all, not at all, not at all.
I'm just asking. So I thought maybe we will collect the whole thing, we judges together, and be able to declare the winner.
Okay, Mr. Karim, we'll go on break now so that we'll give our judges 10 minutes,
Yes.
10 minutes to collate the result so that they announce the winner. So, Mr. Karim, you can help us for the background setting. Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello. Hello.
Mrs. Eke, please communicate with your people behind the scene.
Okay. Dr. Edith, can I hear from you? Edith.
Behind the scene, please.
Which one is behind the scene again? Are they not here? Hello? Madam Edith.
Yes, I think maybe what he's trying to say is for us to collect the scores behind, and then we arrive
What
at
I can say.
average. Hello, hello. I think what he's trying to
Hello,
say,
I'm hearing you.
the judges should meet behind, collect the scores, and come out with the average, which will be announced.
How are we going to do that? Is it not from this platform?
No,
Where are we going to do the behind the scene?
behind the scene.
Where can I click,
Behind
please?
the-
I don't know.
Okay, so
Behind the scene, please.
means they are ending this right now. Tomorrow,
Yes, this is meant to be the end of. We just want to be sure if they're announcing. Okay, do you mean the end for today? Yes, you have done all your rounds, like you're done with your presentation. So we just need to hear from them if they're announcing the results live or off here. So that's just what I want to know right now. Do we need to go offline now? Like, are we through? So that is it. Let me drop it in the chat box. So I just sent them a message finding out if 47 minutes. And wait, the other that you saw the timetable. It was on what? It's on the WhatsApp on Press Club, right? Let's help me with my phone. So let's just know. I've sent a message. We want to know if we should still stay connected or we should disconnect. Are they announcing the results live? I heard them having a little argument, yes, if they should announce the result live or not. Let me go to that timetable. That is but
I think
seriously speaking, like
you all should stay connected because you should stay connected until you are told it has ended.
Yeah.
All right. Um, everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Mitama is here. Where is excellent grade? Excellent grade. Are you there? Excellent grade. Are you in the room? We want to announce the results now.
I think they've left the studio. If you can just reach out to them to join us again.
Yeah, have you finished? No, what I'm saying, just give me the total of each school. First speaker and second speaker. First speaker.
The background. Mm, just prepare yourself very well. I won't call you, Zed. Well, I won't move finish this thing. Okay, I've reached out to them. They didn't picture, so I don't know why. So I'll just give them like 2 minutes.
Please, can we move on? If the judges are ready with the results, can we just move on?
Hello, can we announce it?
Yes, I even called their principal. They are not taking my call, so I think you should announce the
Can we
winner.
announce the results?
Go ahead, ma.
Okay. Thank you very much. In this first round, everybody, both schools participated very well, and it was a successful one. And both schools also buttressed their points, have excellent points, and on the opposing, both the opposing and the proposing side. So we have three judges for this particular round. We have Mrs. Dr. Edith from Federal Ministry of Education. We have Mrs. Eke from Federal Ministry of Health. And we have Mary Shew from Dangote Foundation. So the Mrs. Edith, the first judge, scored for government secondary school, Maitama. I hope you people are listening.
Please speak on.
Okay. Government secondary school, Maitama, the first speaker scored 18 points. Second speaker scored 17 points. Altogether, 35 points for government secondary school, Maitama. Then For the excellent grade, the first speaker scored 16 points and the second speaker scored 17 points, making 33 points. Let me just call it the way we will understand it very well. Let me call JSS first. For the JSS, first speaker and second speaker scored 35 points from the fourth judge. The second judge, first speaker and second speaker scored 31 points from the same school, JSS Maitama. Then the third judge, first speaker and second speaker scored 38 points. That is all for JSS, Government Science Secondary School, Maitama. Then for the excellent grade school, for the first judge, excellent grade school, for excellent grade school, first and second speaker scored 33 points. Then the second judge for excellent grade, first and second speaker scored 28 points. Then for the third judge, first and second,
just add the points and call all the points. Just add all the points from the judges. Just add all the points from the judges and just announce the point, and we all know the winners. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Please go ahead.
I'm coming. Let me add them now. Let me add them. I just collated from the last speaker now.
Please go ahead. I think you're on course.
$11. 11, 17, carry 1, 4, 6, 8. Hello?
Go ahead, ma. Go ahead.
What I'm seeing here, we have the JSS. We have 87 points or percent. Then excellent grade, we also have 87. Okay, sorry. Sorry, not 87, sorry. 1, 14, carry 1. 22. How did this lady get this? 28. 28. 6, 14, carry 1. 1 plus this. 7, 9. Okay. Hello, sorry, there was a mistake.
Please, ma, announce the results. Let's move on. The next schools are getting ready.
Are you hearing me? Hello? Hello?
Announce the results. You can hear
I have
you.
announced it. I said JSS Maitama had 94 points. 94. JSS Maitama. Then points.
We didn't hear the scores for excellent grade. We didn't hear their final score.
87 points. 87 points.
Just ask.
Can you declare the winner now?
Yes, the winner is JSS Maitama, having 94 points against excellent grade with 87 points. So a round of applause to them.
All right. Thank you very much. Judges,
Something.
we appreciate you.
See you.
A massive thanks goes to excellent grade
See,
and
if there's a fact,
as
just
well
ask
as
them, is this for subsequent round? That because you
Government
notice that
Science School, Metama.
admission.
So please, I think they are still absent. They are not here, but we'll post the results on the platform where everybody can see. So congratulations, Government Science School, Metama. See you at the next round.
Okay, sorry, please, I want to ask a question.
Who is asking a question? Okay.
Okay, so
Speak loud.
these scores, will they be like, are they going to be accumulated in the subsequent rounds?
Can you come again? I can barely hear you.
Sorry, like, my question is, these scores, are they going to be added like subsequently?
Subsequently, you mean for the next round? Eh?
Because according to my calculation, 104, not 94.
This thing is. Mrs. Eke, can you hear her question?
No.
She said, will their score be accumulating to the next round?
Please ask. I don't think. I think Mrs. Rekia is there, who is the final the judge, the chief judge. Let us decide. I don't think.
Hello, please, can I come in? Hello,
Yes.
please, can I come in?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
Okay. So I want to say, if I heard her well, she's asking if the score for this particular competition will be taken over to the next stage. And I say no, because this point is for this particular competition. So when you move to the next stage to meet another contestant, you start afresh. This score is for this particular competition and it ends here. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
All right
Thank
now.
you, ma'am.
Yes, the scores are not concurrent. They are just for that particular debate. Once you are done with this, the
We have
scores
done with
are
that.
you are done with that. I quite agree with her. Yes.
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you very much, everybody. O'clock. Yes, the next debate is 11 o'clock. So, yeah, thank you. Judges, you can stay online on, you can decide to join back by 11 o'clock. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, our chief moderator. Thank you, Major and